The soft hum of the city was muffled by the heavy curtains in Jungkook's studio. Paint splattered his hands, his shirt, and even the hardwood floor beneath him. His breast moved with a purpose, yet his eyes carried the weight of confusion. The woman on the canvas stared back at him with haunting familiarity. Her almond shaped eyes held an enigmatic sorrow, her lips curved in a wistful smile. She was a mystery he had been chasing since childhood, a face that appeared only in his dreams. Jacob set down his brush and sighed. Who are you? He murmured, his voice lost in Carvin's studio. No matter how many times he painted her, he could never capture the full essence of her presence. It was as though as she existed just beyond his reach. Vine wandered through the dimly lit corridors of the museum where she worked as a historian. Her heels clicked against the marble floor, echoing in the quiet space. For years, she had been plagued by dreams of ancient ruins and a voice calling her name. The voice was deep, warm, and achingly familiar, yet she could never place it. That night, as she stood before an exhibit of Renaissance artifacts, a sudden chill ran down her spine. The dreams had been growing more vivid lately, almost as if they were trying to tell her something. She touched the edge of a weather painting in the exhibit, and a sharp vision struck her. A flash of a man with dark, soulful eyes and pain-streaked hands. While the voice whispered and she gasped, pulling her hand back. Her heart raced as she tried to steady herself. Who was he? And why did his voice feel like home? The universe conspired to bring them together at an art exhibition where Jungkook was unveiling his latest series. The centerpiece was a massive painting of the women from his dreams. Vine had been dragged to the event by a colleague, uninterested until she saw the painting. Her breath caught in her throat. The woman in the painting looked early like her. Jungkook noticed her staring and felt a jolt of recognition. He approached her cautiously. Do you like the painting? He asked, his voice low and tentative. Vine turned to him, her eyes wide. It's haunting. Where did you get the inspiration? Jungkook hesitated. She is someone I have seen in my dreams since I was a child. I don't know who she is, but he trailed off his gaze fixed on her. You look just like her. The words hung between them, heavy with unspoken meaning. Vine's pulse quickened. I think we need to talk, she said, her voice trembling. Author POV. They met the next day at a quiet cafe, exchanging stories of their dreams. The coincidences were too striking to ignore. Jungkook painted her face without knowing her, while Vine dreamed of places she had never visited but felt intimately familiar with. The voice in her dreams matched Jungkook's perfectly. Their curiosity led them to an old library where Vine often researched historical anomalies. Among the dusty shelves, they stumbled upon a book about reincarnation and curses. The text described a tragic love story of two souls who were torn apart in every lifetime by a curse placed upon them centuries ago. No! She screamed badly. Sweat was everywhere on her face. Her hands were trembling. Again that dream, but that face, that was similar to Jungkook, that painter whom I met. Are our dreams really related to each other? But why? Do you think we'll get any clue there? Jungkook, I think so. That inscription written on the wall of that museum, I believed it is a clue for us. Hope so. Jungkook, I don't know why, but I feel those words were really trying to depict something. Vian, maybe yeah, their gaze met with each other and they froze for a moment, feeling a sense of connection like they were waiting for each other from years. Author POV. Due to the similarity between their dreams and paintings, Jungkook and Vian often meet each other to solve the puzzle of their life. The more they knew about each other, they became more shocked with the similarity they had. One such day, Vian and Jungkook visited a museum and there found an inscription below the name of a Maria and Demio. True love can break the curse, but the price is steep. To know more about this, they are going to an old village which is famous for past life stories and black magic. Jungkook, finally we reached. Vian, yes, Mr. Jungkook, it's beautiful. She smiled, witnessing the beautiful view. They both glanced at each other, then started walking ahead. Vian, it's evening now, but we didn't get any clue. I think we should eat something first. Jungkook, he hummed just then his eyes fall on her coat. He immediately carried her in a bridal style. Why, Mr. Jungkook, put me down. I'm fine. No, you're not. First, we'll eat something, then we'll see what to do next. One, but. No, but I don't know whether we are related to each other or not. But I am accepting that I started having feelings for you, and I can't ignore. Her cheeks turned red with his sudden confession. She hid her face in his neck in embarrassment, but her this action made Jungkook feel thousands of butterflies in his stomach. Wow, it's delicious, Van. Yeah, I love it. Van and Jungkook. One more. They both sat together and then smiled together. Author POV. This scene must happen with me. Why, Mr. Jungkook, let's go to this ride. It will be fun. Jungkook, yeah, I was thinking that only. Jungkook, this is the place, she said, looking at paper handed by that beggar. Jungkook, let's go, Ryan. We can do this. Saying this, they entered in that abandoned place, holding their hands. As they entered, they both started getting flashbacks of their past life. This time not blurred, but the clear one. Maria, Pan, Romeo. They hugged each other tightly as they remembered everything, tears streaming down their eyes. Jungkook, Maria, I love you. Pan, I love you too. Jungkook, now no one can separate us. Pan nodded while smiling with tears, but not so easily. A voice came from behind. They looked there. It was a mirror that pulsed with an array light as they approached. The reflections showed them not as they were, but as they had been in their past lives. Various lovers are. The mirror spoke in a deep, guttural voice. You seek to break the curse, but are you willing to pay the price? What price? Jungkook demanded. One of you must sacrifice your soul to free the other. The mirror returned. Only then will the cycle end. Wyan's heart clenched. Why? There has to be another way. There is none, the mirror replied. Decide or continue to suffer for eternity. The weight of the decision hung over them. They returned to the magical mirror, standing in silence. Finally, Jungkook spoke. I can't let you do it. I'll sacrifice myself. No, Wyan firmly said. We have spent lifetimes apart. I can't lose you again. Tears streamed down their face as they argued, each unwilling to let the other go. In the end, they decided to confront the curse together, refusing to make the sacrifice. As they held hands and faced the mirror once more, their love created a burst of energy that shattered the glass. The curse fought back, but their bond was too strong. The mirror broke and shattered into pieces. Their love won. Jungkook, we did it, my queen. Jungkook grabbed her by her waist and deeply looked in her eyes. Yes, we did it. Vine smiled with her eyes and pulled him closer by his neck and then kissed him. Their kiss was passionate and full of love.